Friends, welcome back to East Texas Kitchen. I'm Mama Steph here with our friend Shalene McNeill from the Texas Beef Council. And Shalene has something here that looks like I want it for lunch today. Tell us what this is called.
We're going to do a Four Seasons beef and Brussels salad.
Okay.
So delicious.
Sounds great.
And keep in mind, not only is this a great recipe,
yes,
this is a good idea. It can be inspiration for other ingredients you like when we take a salad. Because
absolutely. You can customize it.
You can customize it and swap out ingredients based on what you like.
I love that.
We're going to start off with a leftover sirloin steak or strip loin steak is what I've got here today. You can use any leftover steak, or a roast. The idea here is we're all trying to save money during the after the holidays, probably. We love not wasting any food, and leftovers, sometimes you end up with a little bit of leftover steak and you're like, well, how can I make this into a meal? So that's what we're going to do. We're taking our leftover steak. I'm just going to serve it cold on this salad. Now, if you wanted to reheat it, one of the nice little tips from Beef Loving Texans is you can bring this up to about 350. If you're worried about the moisture, you can put a little bit of beef broth, and that keeps it nice and moist if you want to do that. But I like steak left over cold, so I've got some steak strips sliced here. And then we're just going to start out with some shaved Brussels sprouts. Again, you could swap that out. You could use a salad mix or kale, but I like the crunch that the Brussels sprouts give. And then we're going to add ingredients. It's that simple, Stephanie. So we're going to add it, and I'll let you do the honors. You can dump in some tart green apples or tart red apples. You could use anything you like. Dump that in.
Love it.
A little bit of toasted walnuts for some crunch.
Walnuts are so good in salad.
Celery, that gives that fresh crunch as well. I love the dried sweet cranberries to give a chewy and a tanginess to this salad. You could use gorgonzola or feta, any of your favorite cheese. You could use cheddar.
I would use blue.
Blue would be delicious.
I love
blue would be delicious. And then for dressing, you can use any ready-made dressing. I like honey mustard. You could use a champagne vinaigrette.
And how much do you put?
About a quarter cup, but you can do it to your liking. I like to get a generous, I kind of squirt it all around and toss. I always think salads taste so much better all tossed together.
I do too.
And I'm going to just start adding in my steak strips and get a nice mix.
Now, I'm going to make a mess here, but y'all
that's all right. We were joking that things jump out of the bowl.
They do.
You know, so that's totally fine.
That is fine, because we know that at home that happens too.
One of the tips
real.
I like to share, this is a good example, when we have steaks, you want to cut across the grain, and that makes for a nice chewy steak. So if the grains of the steak are running long ways and you cut across that, you get a nice tender slice of beef, and that's what we've done here.
That's a good
Beef Loving Texans is a great resource for all those kinds of cool tips.
Yes, it is.
So
I've
be
been
sure
there many times.
You get on and check them out.
Yes.
And
this looks so crunchy and good.
Pretty. It has so much crunch. And the protein adds so much satisfaction to this.
Yeah, so you're not hungry an hour later. You're still full from the protein.
That's right.
It's hearty and delicious.
Yep. Research shows that beef protein is one of the most satisfying proteins, so I like adding it to salads. And that fiber from the veggies.
That makes sense.
Another tip here is we're all meal prepping these days. So I wanted to remind everybody that you can put this in small batches, stick it in your fridge, and eat on it for 3 to 4 days and have a ready-to-go meal that you can take with you to lunch.
That is a perfect January tip. Shalene, thank you so much.